Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by Shaq and the Jet. They lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. Well, when you watch the Hornets play, one thing that stands out about them is their relentless effort. This team really strives to keep the intensity up for all four quarters. How big is that for a team, Jet?
Well, you can overcome a lot if your roster has players that give that kind of effort. And, you know,
Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Chris, how different is playoff basketball compared to the regular season?
Well, playoff basketball is just so much more physical. A lot of times it's a slower game, believe it or not, but you're exerting more energy than you would in a faster paced game. So many adjustments.
So it's the Hornets now. They trail by one. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
That's what happens when you push the action. Offensively, when you attack, there's a good chance you'll draw the foul.
Young dishes to Prez. Passes it to Rush. Young in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Off the pick. And the shot is long.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pull up Jay. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Roberts.
Oh, a good open look, and he...
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk. We're letting one guy look like a world beater out there. He is really causing problems for us from the outside. So I want bodies on him constantly. No sleep.
Good cap space flexibility and just a lot of positives moving forward.
Pass to Rush. Here's Hill. Hits the front of the rim and out. Charlotte in the lead, and here they come. And he gets the bucket. Roberts got 5.
I mean, Batum is so versatile. Not just an efficient scorer, but an amazing passer as well.
The dish to Prez. Here's the feed to Aldridge. Young in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota. Hornets leading by 4. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Steve Clifford a little bit. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
Well, they have some difficult questions to answer. Who do they double? Which shooters are they willing to leave open to do that? Or do they just play it straight up? We'll see.
Prez kicks to Young. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Hornets.
And it's been the bigs doing most of the work on the glass, and really no surprise there. That's what you pay those guys for, to control that paint and haul in those misses.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and this squad loves Young, a true leader who knows how to put his team on his back when they need him to.
Both shots good from the stripe. And a bit of a tidbit about the Hornets. They have never won their division since becoming an NBA team in 1988. That is a long drought, to say the least.
Wow, that is a long drought, and they've had good teams. Plenty of playoff appearances. They have finished second in their division on numerous occasions. They have even had home court advantage in the opening round of their postseason without ever winning the division.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Basile, the pass to Young. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Basile. Another miss by Minnesota.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Feeds it to Roberts. And the call will be against Perez. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Batum. He dishes it to Hibbert. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Chris, you've had a surgery that has affected many in the league in the last few decades and still currently in today's NBA. What is it like going through a microfracture procedure? How did it change your game?
Well, you know, I'm not the only one. You know, this did end a lot of guys' career. When I think about Jamal Mashburn, Jason Kidd, even though he's a guard and much lighter. Tracy McGrady, the same thing. He doesn't weigh as much as a guy like myself or Zebo, but it's difficult coming back. I mean, just because the post-care process doesn't allow you to put any weight on your leg or allows you to use your leg. So really you have the muscle that atrophies. You have to relearn to walk again, to jump again. And so I had to learn from going to be a player that played above the rim to now being able to play below the rim and find out ways to score like that. And so
he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
And Perez just threading the needle once again. A real nuisance to deal with in pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Roberts, defended by Young. Batum inside the three-point line. Another miss by Batum.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time.
And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Knicks in New York.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was amazed at their execution. No matter how loud the arena got, they remained calm and in control.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hornets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First free throw is good.
And the potential that Kid Gilchrist has is exciting. A rangy defender who is finding his offense slowly but surely.
And both free throws good from Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Timberwolves trail by 7. And here's Young. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York. And it's in there. Pekovic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And just dropping the ball down inside, a timely assist.
Roberts dishes to Hibbert. Down low. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
And that's why scouting is the job that never sleeps. It's hard to find middle-of-the-roster guys who can make a real difference.
Timberwolves trail by 5 on the court for Minnesota. Basile in a 2-guard. Ahmed is out there with Hill, and there's Pekovic, and it's Young in at the point guard position. And so here's Charlotte. Here's Roberts. Hibbert with the screen. And Lamb kicks to Kid Gilchrist. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way.
And Frank Kaminsky, such a great player at the college level when he was at Wisconsin. It hasn't been the easiest transition to the NBA for him early on. The speed of the game is something that he needs time to adjust to.
Here's Lamb. Here's Kaminsky. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He's so intelligent around the rim. Kaminsky found a way to own that possession.
Now here's Muhammad. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Basile, the pass to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. The whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And with Kaminsky, you just have to be patient with that adjustment period to the NBA because of his unique skill set.
Well, you should also be patient because very few 7-footers can do what he can do on offense. He has a good shot from beyond the arc and can pull up away from rim protectors. He has a very soft touch on all of his shots. He'll just find space if you leave him alone.
It's blocked by Basile.
What defense from Chris, timing the rejection perfectly and sending the shot away with some real nastiness.
The Hornets have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they're 6.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Now here's Prez. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That one goes. Counted. 14 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
They are up in this game right now, and he is one of the reasons why, given his stellar shooting from the field.
Prez dishes to Hill. Young outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Roberts kicks to Kidd Gilchrist. He feeds it to Roberts from 6 feet. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Chris, having played at the University of Michigan in the powerhouse Big Ten, we see a lot of their players go on to the NBA. Which player from the Big Ten is in the league right now that you feel is the best right now?
Well, I mean, when you look at the Big Ten, I mean, you would have to say Draymond Green. You know, I think right now, just he's playing at such a high level. I love my man Oladipo. You know, he can go. But, you know, at the same time, don't forget about the old wily veteran out there. And that's Mr. Ball handles himself. That's Mr. Make you fall down, wait for you to get up so he can shoot the jumper in your face himself. And that's my man, Jamal Crawford.
Batum, good.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Now here's Prez, defended by Batum. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebound by Roberts.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 16 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Oh, he has really played to his maximum potential this quarter. What a performance.
Young passes to Basile. Here's Hill, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Charlotte leading by 15. Pass to Zeller. The fadeaway. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Rush kicks to Hill. Here's Young. And again, it's Minnesota.
Yeah, and Young has a beautiful touch from the mid-range, really sticking it to the D from there.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pick up by Hill. A floater. Out of hand on it.
Nah, he's really had a rough quarter on the offensive side of the floor.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Picked by Zeller. Batum for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, Batum is a volume 3-point shooter. If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up, most likely connected.
Now here's Prez. Defended by Batum. Prez dishes to Jang. Young from outside. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
1:04 left here in the second. Dishes to Williams. To the paint. Here's Zeller. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Zeller's got his first bucket of the night.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush. Very deliberate with his moves.
Here's Young. And the layup falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Zeller, a screen on Young. On the wing, Batum. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Batum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, with Batum, he feels comfortable shooting from just about anywhere, as dangerous as a scorer as there is in the game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young outside. Batum with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it galloping, but fast break chance.
Come on now. We're better than that. Pick it up, boys.
The Hornets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The free throw drops for Batum.
Well, so far, if you look at the totality, Batum has put together a very impressive career. He's had a great stroke from outside in addition to his outstanding defense.
They set the screen. Here's Basile. And the 3 off target. Roberts. No good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Hornets ahead, up 19. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Roy, what has been working for you in the first half?
We were limited in the one shot, trying to get in their passing lane.
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off. Hey, if we let up on D even a little, it's enough to get their guy going. He is...
The scene at night here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cody Zeller. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Williams. Michael Kidd Gilchrist is checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Sessions. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Aldrich comes in for Jang. Prez is checked in for Levine. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Batum teams up with Kid Gilchrist on the perimeter. Roy Hibbert is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Roberts in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That sends Nicholas Batum to the free throw line. Prez picks one up.
Now, the one thing with Batum that you have to appreciate is just how great of a team player he is. He's always looking to set up a teammate for an easy shot. One of the more selfless players on the perimeter that you'll find.
Now here's Prez. D right on him. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shot's good from Young.
And Young needs to drain these perimeter jumpers. A masterful shooter from deep.
Hornets leading by 19. And Roberts kicks to Hibbert. Down low. Muhammad with the steal. And here we go. Prez, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kaminsky misses.
They look to him to bury those kinds of shots, even with the D all over him.
Young passes to Basile. The kick out to Young. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we know Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is an impact player for the Hornets with his great defense. Last season, his shoulder injury set them back. Teammate Kemba Walker said his motor is different. We have to have him on the court. Kevin coach Steve Clifford put it simply, when he's on the floor, we play well. When he's not, we don't.
You can't boil it down more than that, D.A. Thank you.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
And last season, Chris, no one was really quite sure what would come of the Hornets, but they ended up being one of the tougher teams in the entire Eastern Conference.
Well, and what is really impressive is the Hornets did that while dealing with a bunch of injuries. Everyone was surprised at how strong the Eastern Conference was during the season, and the Hornets were one of those surprise teams leading the way. You could definitely say the Hornets surpassed expectations last season.
And Young kicks to Pekovic. Back to Young. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Muhammad, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Young outside. Now the pass to Basile. Hill, a screen on Batum. Prez dishes to Hill. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Hill's got 10 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Roberts. He's got 7. He kicks it to Batum. That one misses. Nice D from Basile. Here's Pekovic. Yep, that one goes. Pekovic has got his second bucket tonight. And so it's Charlotte with it. 22 is their biggest lead. Roberts passes to Batum. Again, Batum missing. Timberwolves trail by 14. And Young kicks to Prez. To the middle. Here's Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Clock at 6. Kaminsky sets the pick for Kidd-Gilchrist. There's the 3. Hill gets the rebound. Hill's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Basile. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
One shot.
Really, Prez is out of this world. His ability to knock down these tough shots despite the contact, that's what makes him so special.
Sessions checked in for Charlotte. And modern NBA defenses have changed pretty dramatically since the league stopped enforcing man-to-man as the only strategy. What do you see from that change?
I see from that change guys kind of losing their skill one-on-one, having to score because they aren't used to playing against true defenses. I think sometimes it's a cop-out for the defense. I think the NBA is a different league. I think the NBA are the best players in the world, and therefore you should be able to guard your man one-on-one. I think that rule may have been put in place so that coaches can hide defenders on their team that can't play defense, but yet still keep them as an integral part of the team on offense on the other end. So I'm definitely not a big fan of it, but hey, it's a rule, and if I were a coach, I'd definitely use it if I saw fit. But it's just so hard to rebound on defense, so easy for the offense to rebound because you can't see. You have to communicate that much more, but you know, hey, if you're playing against a team that is shooting the lights out and you want to stop penetration sometime, that may be the way to go, but not a big fan of the zone.
Like that.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw missing. And over the past few seasons, Chris, you've seen the role of Kid Gilchrist grow in the offense.
Kid Gilchrist has always been good in the open floor. The big change is his ability to get to space in the half-court sets and knock down shots. Now, he still prefers to attack the rim, but now you have to respect all aspects of his game.
Hornets leading by 10. And Sessions kicks to Kaminsky. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Kid Gilchrist has got 21 in the game. Young dishes to Hill. And Young kicks to Hill, and Hill throws it down.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
Now Sessions. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Incredibly aggressive. Drew a lot of fouls on the other team's starters. Made them go deep into their bench.
And the basket by Hill.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kicks it to Kaminsky. Pass to Roberts. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pick up by Hill. Pekovic passes to Hill.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Hill. And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hibbert with a screen on Young. Sessions dishes to Hibbert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 15 seconds left in the third. Young with the ball. He's got 18. Tries a three, and he's good on the three ball. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
And not a surprise that Young is paving the way on offense. He does this all the time for his team.
And that's going to do it for the... And the final period of play just about to start. Hornets leading by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Basile in at the 3. Zach LaVine is out there with Young. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Hibbert missing.
He's not very smooth down in the low post, but still, he should make those shots regardless.
Prez, no good.
He could not have been more wide open. I'm sure he's kicking himself for missing out.
And the call will be against Prez. That's his 5th foul. And so here's Charlotte. 22 is their biggest lead. And Lamb kicks to Kaminsky. Young against Sessions. Inside, Hibbert. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. And that's now 10 points for Roy Hibbert. Young against Sessions. Towns the screen. Young passes to Basile. The feed to Towns. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Towns with the defensive effort.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Nicholas Batum. David, what's the update?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. Of course, the schedule is getting extremely demanding at this time of the season, and that injury is only going to make things worse. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
You're right. We know he's a baller, a competitor. And he'll do everything within his power to return to the court as soon as possible. Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Here's Levine. Not enough on that one as it misses. Hornets leading by 8. Williams dishes to Sessions. Feeds to Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for Batum. Four on the shot clock. Here's Sessions. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped that one in.
And Young kicks to Prez. Towns the screen. Basile, the pass to Towns. Jang, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Williams kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving the ball around. The dish to Zeller. Plenty of space. That ball's great assist by Ramon Sessions. And that's now 6 points for Cody Zeller. And here's Young. He dishes it to Prez. Jang a screen. Here's Towns. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Jang's got 4 this quarter.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings on the offensive glass.
Sessions against Levine. Zeller setting the pick for Sessions. Williams with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
His offense remains mostly absent, but he still has been a team player in helping get them the lead.
Here's Towns on target from 13 feet.
And a big height advantage right there.
That's just a smart play. As soon as he caught the ball with the smaller man on him, he squared up and smoothly knocked that one down.
Williams sets a screen for Sessions. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Sessions. Towns with the steal. Prez dishes to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. And the call will be against Prez. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hey, we showed some toughness today.
Squeeze that one out like fresh squeeze, today, like OJ.
Ooh. Not gonna let him run on us like that.
Nah.
Why they screaming I love you? Down if you know they ain't no blow us. ODK was DOA, yeah.